Superintendent John Fernandez and the Guam Education Board have finally agreed to settle the multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed against individual board members. According to the agreement, Fernandez has only two conditions to fulfill in order to drop the lawsuit. PNC's Rebecca Elmore has a story.
After 15 months of legal battle, the Guam Education Board and Superintendent John Fernandez have finally come to an agreement to settle the multi-million-dollar lawsuit filed against the board. According to the settlement and release agreement, Fernandez has two conditions. One, the government of Guam, through the Board of Education, paid the $60,000 to cover Fernandez's attorney's fees. And two, that the board members expunge the Title IX investigative report filed in district court against Fernandez. Because the government of Guam is tasked to cover the attorney's fees, the agreement will require approval from the legislature. If the legislature decides not to cover the costs of the Guam Education Board, then the agreement is null and void. GEB's decision to terminate the superintendent's contract many months ago could be a costly one for the general public. If approved by the Guam legislature, the thousands of dollars in attorney's fees will be paid by GovGuam, not the individual members of the board who made the decision to terminate the superintendent. The lawsuit stems from the superintendent's controversial termination following allegations of sexual harassment involving a J.P. Torres High School student. Shortly after the allegations surfaced, Fernandez went on paid administrative leave. During such time, an internal investigation was launched. Fast forward a couple of months to October 3, 2016. Then board chairwoman Lucianne Nicholas discussed the findings of the 69-page report and revealed the shocking news that Superintendent John Fernandez's contract was terminated. It came as no surprise that on November 18, 2016, Fernandez sought action against the board and individual members citing economic harm, future expenses and costs, emotional harm, mental anguish, professional embarrassment, and public humiliation. Fernandez sought a grand total of $7 million. But after months of hearing and 3 board member terminations, GEB announced their intent to bring the superintendent back to GDOE. The new board members expressed their desire to pay the attorney fees as well. On October 27, 2017, GEB finally voted to approve the settlement. The matter is now contingent on the approval of the governor, the attorney general, and eventually the Guam legislature. Lawmakers will now have 45 days to approve the agreement or make a specific appropriation for GEB to pay the amount due. Reporting for PNC News, I'm Rebecca Elmore.